Welcome to Jonesboro, Arkansas, in Centennial Bank Stadium. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Arkansas State's offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Quarterback keep. Could be an alley. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They'll go to the counter, and he'll be smacked to the ground. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Dropping back, it's Owens. Under fire, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, it's Walker. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Run in the red zone, it's Walker. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the give off the left side. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Clay. Got enough for the 1st. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he scores! Touchdown, Red Wolves!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll start the return inside his spot. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a gap. It's Walker. Makes it past the marker. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Puts it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
From the red zone, it's Walker. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's fourth down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th and
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Clay. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit.
Number 36, on to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay.
He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Makes the catch. Could not make his way to the corner. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Got his man on the right. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Might have a chance. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Owens. Gets rid of it. Got a man, it's Burris. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as it gets him down at the 37. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hit as he throws, and it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Back Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play,
Touchdown, Red Bulls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Gonna run it. It's Walker. Picks up the first down. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
That's interference. Defense.
So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
Here we go. Go.
Looking downfield on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's start with Texas taking on the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Longhorns trying to make it 10 for 10 here this season. This team knows exactly who they are. They've taken on the identity of that head coach, and they're a serious contender. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Now over to your game in Jonesboro. They've opened up this halftime advantage behind a banner day so far from their offense. Zigging when the defense is zagging. Dialing up just the right plays at just the right times. It's been a clinic so far. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Red Wolves will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Let's go down to the sidelines now where Holly Rowe has an update on that injury.
Guys, catching up with Coach at the half, their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. The give to the tailback. Finding some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's a first down for the offense.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working that left side now. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
And the returner is stopped. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Wants to take it outside. It's Clay. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Owens. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Running inside, it's Clay. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again growing up as a kid. He just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
From the gun. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And they're in for a touchdown.
And that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with his legs. Great job scrambling for the touchdown.
I mean, it's uncanny. He's just got a knack, and it's so frustrating to play defenses against guys like this that just, I've got the right defense dialed up. I'm there to make a play for my team, but he's too good, and he makes a guy miss, and he takes it to the end zone. This guy is just an absolute headache.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got it behind the line. It's Clay. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw, it's Owens. He's got it. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple 1st. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Murray. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Red Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone. It's Clay. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Motion from the wideout. He wants it all. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
They'll run it from the gun. Got a little grass. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. It's good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. He'll bring it out. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.